Yo, yo, another rainy day in Houston, Texas. If you've been following the channel, you know this is my third F34. Damn, fly just got in here. Beautiful, beautiful. My first one was a sport model, black sapphire metallic. Had the black sport seats with the red stitch. The second one was a all black M Sport. And this one is an Alpine white on black interior. Nice little blue piping stripe, as well as the M stripe down the side there. That's on the driver's seat too. But fortunately, I do have my red interior that I did a swap on for the last one, and we're gonna add this in there. So since I've done this swap before, I'm not gonna go step by step, but if you do wanna watch that step-by-step video series, I'll link it down in the description for you. Feeling a bit lazy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the easiest thing first and swap out the armrest so I can turn this to this. Now when you do this, make sure these two front seats are moved up enough to where you can pull these pins out. Otherwise the side of the seat will kind of block it. All right, so first time seeing this comparison here. This red one is the standard, and this one actually has the ability to slide. See that? I don't see an easy way to swap this over. Maybe there is, not sure about that, but that's something I'll worry about later if I care enough. And of course it starts to rain, huh? Oh, good morning, good morning. We are back with the 40s. 340, 540. And I got the red seats in the front along with the armrest. So I'm gonna do this a little bit differently than I did the first time. I think it's best to take everything out in one order and then put everything back in the opposite order. So basically the seat bench will be the last thing I get out. The first thing will be these clips here and the side bolsters, and then we'll get the back out and then the bench. And then when we go to put it back in, we'll put the bench in first. I think that'll make the most sense, especially with these seat belts. I know they gave me some trouble last time, but yeah, I think it should be pretty easy. So I am gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery just to be safe. I don't think these seats have airbags in them, but just to be safe. And we got that done. So first things first, start with these clips, and they pull out and away from the seat. Then we can get the side bolsters, unbolt the back, and pull the bench out. As you can see, this clip right here goes into right there. So if you get a trim tool behind this piece right here and just pry up, this will pop right off. And then the side bolster has this clip on top. So if you depress this little guy right here, that'll let you pull it out, and then you can pull it up and out of these hooks. So we got both side bolsters and the top clips off. That will reveal the mechanism for your drop down seats, as well as a T60 here. So these doors with the cables, you just need to pop the door open. On the left side, it goes like that. On the right side, it swings the opposite way. And to undo this, all you need to do is pull it down a little bit and it'll come right out. And remember, this is behind the seatbelt. So I did the right side of the car first, which is the single back piece, and that T60 came out. Since I do have heated seats in the rear, this connector is connected under this seat bench. So looks like I can't pull it out yet unless I disconnect it, and I can't feel it yet, probably just under this bench. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo this side, and then I can free the bench and the backs. All right, so I got the seat benches just rocked up and out of the way. They're still connected for the rear heat seating. We just need to pull the bench up. So there's two clips at the front. There's 4 hooks in the back. So we'll just pull up. There's 1, there's 2. Mind you, you have your seat belts that are threaded from the back, as well as if you have that rear heated seats, there's also a connection under here, so you can't pull it right out. So we'll lift this up gently, kind of see what's going on under here. As suspected, got some junk down here. I'm gonna have to pull out the vacuum. Okay, so I got the bench pulled out. Last thing before I pull it all the way out, I'm gonna go ahead and undo this seat belt. I know last time I forgot the orientation and put it the wrong way when I put it back, but the seat belt that's connected, that goes around the back and that's connected to the back seat, it goes through this hole right here, kind of out the way, and then bolts up to there. T60. Looking much cleaner, much cleaner. Now I'll go ahead and disconnect the top part of the seat from the heat seats. I'm going to get these guys out and we can start bringing the new stuff in. All right, we got everything out of the rear. We got the bench out. We got the side bolsters out. We got the back out and the top clips. All right, so we got the bench in here and the left side of the back. Again, the first thing I did was route that seat belt that connects to the back of here through here and into that T60 right there. This brown one that attaches to the back is the second plug, and this bottom one that attaches to the bench goes into the top plug. All right, we got everything in. Everything looks like it's working properly. Wanted to test out the drop down seats on both sides just to make sure. They are mechanical, so you don't need the battery hooked up to do that. So everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect the battery. Let's get the old interior out the way and see what it looks like. Car needs to be cleaned, but we got the full red interior installed. Door cards, front seats, armrests, back seat. Some other things you might see, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Now I've heard a lot of names for the Alpine white on red spec. I call it the peppermint spec. And we love a red interior. It is now in its third F34. Now, if you guys watched my original interior swap series from my black 340 GT, you might remember that this came from a 335 GT that was actually Alpine white. So got the red interior back in a white car, and that is a wrap, folks. Stay safe, be blessed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.